Hey everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 789th stream, shall we? Yes, we shall. It is a little bit early, and I don't know that there are any friends of Mana who are with us right now. Maybe we have a few folks lurking. Who knows? I'm going to go ahead and be playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I haven't done for a bit. You know, I've been pretty caught up with Splatoon 3, and if you haven't played Splatoon 3, please do. And if you have, join me. I'm actually streaming it coming up tonight. Now, I am going to be delaying this stream, just to let you know, full disclosure, because I forgot that I had something planned for this evening. You know, even when I look ahead on a calendar, I can still make mistakes. But this was the original plan. I am Team Gear in Splatoon 3, and I would love for you to join me in this first Splatfest, this inaugural Splatfest since the game's release. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll take that, you know, that's pretty neat. I did play the Splatfest that was part of the Global Test Fire. I think they still called it that. And, you know, it was fun. I only got to play on Friday night, though. So maybe this time I'll actually get to sneak in a little bit of Saturday and Sunday Splatfest goodness. Who knows? Who knows? I just want to take a moment here. I'm noticing a new icon. How interesting. Huh. Now in my Twitch chat, there is what looks like the nib of a highlighter. It is, in fact, the icon for the chat highlight settings. I don't know what those settings are. Let's take a look. Okay. So we have a couple of ways that we can show highlighted messages. There's the default. There's a minimized way to do it as well. And then we can actually choose different things. So there's a suspicious user option, a first-time chat option, a mention option, which actually might not be bad, but I'll keep it for now, a moderator option, which is, in fact, actually fairly handy. I might have to do that, and a subscriber option. Although I'm a little nervous that the subscriber option and the moderator option might just make all of the other options fail to stand out. So maybe I won't do anything. I'm going to leave it like it is. But I just learned something new about Twitch. You know, that's always fun. That's always fun. And speaking of Twitch, I suppose I should address the elephant in the room. And that is that Twitch has announced officially, or rather the Twitch president has announced officially, some changes to the monetization of partners and affiliates. Well, more so partners, I suppose. And there are some strong feelings all over the board. And I don't really know what to say other than Twitch as a platform is a platform. And that's why a little while ago I mentioned that for me, I see myself continuing in some form or another this journey of streaming, of content creation. I don't see that stopping so long as there are platforms that exist that allow me to do this. Yeah, I don't have any kind of end goal or end time in sight. As long as I can continue to do it, it makes sense to do it, and I can continue to have good conversations and connections with people, I'm going to do it. But will I be doing it on Twitch? And I don't know. Now, there are some doom and gloomers that say Twitch is on its way out. Chrono, welcome on in with that wormhole. So yes, some doom and gloomers are saying this is a sign that Twitch is in decline, that YouTube is going to prevail, and that Twitch will be gone. I hope that isn't the case. Because, in all honesty, I think that Twitch, as a platform, has far more options for streaming. Maybe not the visibility of YouTube or the findability that you could have with the platform of YouTube. But in terms of interactions with people, I think it makes sense. And hey, One Up John says, hi, Art of Mana, I'm staying on Twitch. There you go. Yeah, I think Twitch is it's a good platform. And I think that there's some truth to the fact that we have been a strain on the company, okay? The president in this letter said costs are rising, and so part of us going to uh, this new model where partners are going to get a 50-50 split as opposed to a 70-20, a 70-30 split. I sorry, I is that right? So they used to have a 70-30 split. I think it is. Anyway, part of let me start that over because I'm doubting myself now. But anyway, part of this change down to a 50-50 split is to offset the costs of all of this. And when you think about all of this, we're not just talking about the broadcasting, not just the live streaming, but Twitch actually is secretly a video hosting service like YouTube. The last several hundred streams of mine, I think, at this point, have been archived in full on the platform. And I have videos I've uploaded to Twitch. Is that the primary focus of Twitch? No. And in fact, I do need to continue my work to make sure that I have those duplicated elsewhere. But, because who knows, those things may end up disappearing at some point. But that is no doubt a massive cost because you think about data centers and all of that. It costs a lot of money to run those things. And if you're storing, terabytes upon terabytes upon terabytes of data, and also you have the bandwidth and these servers around the world that are allowing the live feed of millions of streamers, well, there you go. And let's not forget, we're not talking about just the upper 1 or 2%, which, again, wildly, I'm part right now of the 2%, the top 2%. I used to be just scratching the surface of the top 1%, but I'm now solidly in the top 2%, mostly because I just have been a little bit less prolific in my streaming. But we're not talking about folks like me where, today we've got a lot. What up, John? Chrono, it's lovely to have you here. Chrono is working, but wanted to say hi and hope the stream goes well. Thank you, Chrono. We've got a little light group joining us today. Again, I'm trying a new time and kind of seeing what I want to do here. So this is all just a big test, and it's not my usual time. But, usually there are at least, about a dozen people that are here joining me in a stream. And think about honestly, I don't know the number. I'm going to guess it's probably, like 1 million people or more that are streaming for nobody or for 1 or 2 people. And so we're not talking about the people that show up right there on the main feed of Twitch. We're talking about everybody who is using this service. We're even talking about people who have connected a device to Twitch, who are at this point in time streaming their live game feed with no mic, no video, nothing that is really more interactive than being able to type in the chat. All of that is cost on Twitch. And I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to cast shade on anybody who has a smaller viewership or anybody who just wants to share gameplay and maybe they have a friend that's watching, Great, that's what Twitch is for. But we often think about Twitch as a platform for the ninjas, the people where you've got so many people watching, right? And you've got ad revenue coming in. But there are so many people who aren't an affiliate that are streaming, okay? So there's a lot of data that's going back and forth. So anyways, all that to say, I think Twitch as a company is trying to assess how best to move forward. I think YouTube is the hot thing to go to right now. A lot of people are looking for more discoverability, and Twitch does not have that. But I've seen my friends Crossing Chronicles, who I hung out with the other day. By the way, Animate Barrel and Mike-Tron Gaming, welcome on in. Animate Barrel says, Mana Stream, woot! Mike-Tron says, hey. And Mike-Tron does a donut in the number 48 Lowe's Chevy NASCAR. Okay, that's exciting. You do that, but please power wash the driveway afterwards. I don't want all that burnt rubber just sticking around. If you would, I would appreciate that. But anyway, my sort of summary here is that I don't think Twitch is going anytime soon. I do think there are improvements that can be made for discoverability on the platform of Twitch. But going back to what I was saying about Crossing Chronicles, I was talking to them, and they are a great example of a team. Now, and part of, I think, their success comes from the fact that they are a team and they can split some of the effort. But what is so impressive about what they've done is they have actually branched into many different areas. Now, they actually started with YouTube, and they started with a very popular game, Animal Crossing. And they've, first of all, let's not discount their hard work and their creativeness. They've come up with incredible ideas to create content around the game Animal Crossing, which had a couple of things going for them. First, their own creativity, what they brought to the table. And two, the game itself was a huge cultural phenomenon, bigger than I think Nintendo ever could have dreamed. So, they had that going for them. But then they worked hard and they leveraged all of this for multiple different platforms. They came to Twitch. They've been on TikTok. They've been using Twitter and other social media, and beyond what I even know, honestly, things I've never heard of, extremely well and prolifically. Prolifically? Is that the right word? Sure. And so I see where they are now, and they've just grown like gangbusters and are continuing to do so. CNN, kudos to you. I just was in their stream the other yesterday, and they were doing some great stuff. So, it can be done if you sort of take this big approach to, it's not just streaming on Twitch. It's like, I have to make connections outside of Twitch. And in fact, that's how I got my start. If anybody looks at me and says, well, what did Mana do? How did he get lucky? I did get lucky. I think we all get lucky to an extent, right? But I did get lucky. But what I did is, and it wasn't intentional, it happened. I was involved with the Minecraft community. I was involved with some of the members of Hermitcraft and their communities. And I was interested in Minecraft at the time. I got a new computer. I got an old headset, which one of these, I got to just hang it up here because it's the headset that got me started in streaming. And I thought, well, shoot, I should try this. I should do a stream. And so I did. But before I did, instead of just going live and letting it be what it is, I actually had a conversation with some people in the community. I said, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. And they said, oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to come see you and let me know when the stream's going to happen. And honestly, I wasn't really planning on streaming per se. I thought I was going to get some footage for a video series I was going to put on YouTube. But instead, I ended up falling head over heels, so to speak, for the experience of streaming. And because my first stream actually had people that knew I was going live, they invited other people and invited other people. And so I grew very quickly just from word of mouth like that. And that's how I grew to the point where I am today. And honestly, I've worked at it. I've enjoyed the back end of streaming, the efforts to create a really nice experience for people, something that looks nice and inviting. I think even just this background shows, I used to use no camera, then eventually I used green screen, and now I actually have this essentially what is a set, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I've got the classic gamer content creator stack of games behind me, but little knickknacks and things, and I think it looks nice. The TV I think is a nice touch, so I've worked hard on that. But then there's other stuff, and I'm gonna just let this be put out there. I'm still beta testing the sticker system. I'll probably do this for a little while. So if during this stream you would like to use some stickers, it is an extension that you can access right about where my index finger is, right here. If you're on a computer, there's a little icon with a purple heart. Click it, and you can choose to use stickers that will slap onto this screen right here, okay? That was weird because I was expecting it to make a loud slap, and it didn't. It just sort of was like an aggressive... It was an aggressive slap to the camera, but that was it. Anyway, so that happens. And then if you're on mobile, you have to go to the extensions menu. There you go. That's a dabbing unicorn right there. So we've got some stickers. That's the hype right there. I think it's kind of an adorable system. So thank you, Animate Barrel, for slapping the Unidab sticker. Hype! Hype! That's it. Yes. So I'm still going to be working on this and kind of tweaking it. But if during the course of the stream you see something you would like to use a sticker for, please do. I'm going to use this as a way of assessing this system. And I think right now what I'm going to do, let me know if you think this makes sense. I think I'm going to make some redemptions where you can have a certain amount of time of free stickers. $10 worth of bits, and you'll get a sticker party, which is going to be a certain amount of time of free stickers. And I think I'm going to set the default sticker cost to 25 cents. The reason for 25 cents is it occurred to me, right now the default is actually $1. But I was thinking, that's a lot, you know? Bits are expensive, right? But 25 seems reasonable because it's enough that it won't get too spammy. But, when you think about going to the store and there's those machines where you put a quarter in and you get your sticker, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So anyway, that is a lot of stuff. How are you doing in 1UP, John? Now, 1UP, John, I'm going to give you a shout out here. 1UP, John, one of my streamer friends here. Boom. Check him out right there. Streaming Splatoon 3. Are you streaming it right now? Look at that. That's awesome. 1UP, John, great content creator for retro, very knowledgeable. I really enjoy 1UP, John, and Scooter when they get to do stuff. Not this second. Okay. All right. We got to play some Splatoon. Tonight, perhaps. You excited for the Splatfest? I am going to be streaming tonight. I'm not, however, going to be streaming as early as this. I'm going to put out an update, but it's going to be probably more like 9:30. And unfortunately, that means for a lot of people, you probably won't be able to make it. But such is life. The mobile delay is crazy today, Animate Barrel says. Oh, I'm sorry. Animate Barrel, you may want to try a refresh, or if you're on mobile, just a full swipe and get rid of this app altogether and restart it. I've noticed that happening. Also, oddly enough, well, I guess it's not that odd. Audio only really does make a difference. So that might be a thing to try. But yes, very excited for the Splatfest. I'm Team Gear. I think you're Team Gear. Is that right? 1UP, John? That was a misfire. There we go. There, that's it. We stream. I'll have to take a nap to prep for this stream, Animate Barrel says. Or the Wii stream. The Wii stream? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's try this. I have stupid work. Oh, I'm sorry. You must have an interesting schedule then. Sorry to hear that you've got sort of all this weird back and forth. But anyways, everybody. Animal Crossing. I haven't played this in a good hot minute. Believe it or not, this has been the longest time since launch that I have not played this. Oh no, exactly. 1UP, John. I have not played Animal Crossing New Horizons since Splatoon 3 came out. That was not my intent, by the way. I was still at least logging in daily, but what happened is that I had to miss a day or two. I was traveling, and I thought about bringing my Switch, as I normally would, so that I could check in and do the basics. But I instead brought this, which is just The Playdate. Oh, so good. It's such a great little device. It was so easy to use and to take. Oh, gosh. And I didn't have my stringer taken off there. Sorry about that. So I ended up... Oh, gosh. Last bug off of the season's tomorrow. So I didn't take my Switch. And because I missed 2 days of the game, I thought, okay, well, I got to restart my streak, right? But then Splatoon 3 was out. And I was playing Splatoon 3. And I was like, well, I have to restart my streak anyway. Maybe I'll just keep playing Splatoon 3. It's nice to just keep the game loaded. It means that everything's faster. Look at this. I've got something from Happy Home Academy. You have a lot of pieces that say Turkey Day. That is true. So yeah, this is... boy, it's been a while. Look at my awesome outfit there. Pretty pleased with that, actually. And we do have some new items in the museum. Let's go check out the museum real quick. And anyways, I'm really thrilled to be playing again because I love this game. But Splatoon 3 is just so easy to just pick up. And as One Up John is winking, I'm wondering if One Up John knows about the ability to just load into the game so quickly if you leave it running. I love that aspect of Splatoon 3. That was my biggest gripe with the first 2 games, is just getting going could be so tough. Let's see if I have anything I can actually donate. Apparently not. I don't even know what's in my inventory. Maybe I have some fossils I can assess. I should probably try that too. Alright, Blathers. Oh, Blathers is an old friend. I love it. Let's assess fossils. Oh, nothing. Well, there we go. Blathers, you're the best. Alright. No, I think we're good then. Never mind. I'm gonna go check the museum. And this is the nice thing about this game, is we can just kind of enjoy this at a leisurely pace. In fact, let's go grab some coffee. Why not? That seems like a good thing to do. And I'm also going to give a shout out here while we're at it to Mictron. Mictron is another family-friendly streamer. Last seen streaming NASCAR Chase for the Cup. And I appreciate Mictron's kindness and attitude. I love seeing that on Twitch, you know? And good, clean streamers, it's always a good thing. Let's get a cup. Absolutely. And while we wait for that, let me tell you, one thing I'm kind of hoping for on my island is that I will end up having a bunch of weeds so I can finally have Leaf do his weeding service. One of my biggest gripes is I would love to just be able to pay to have Leaf do it. But he keeps telling me I don't have enough weeds. Come on, Leaf. You're stressing me out, man. That's the antithesis of this game. So maybe Leaf will eventually allow me to do the thing I want to do. But hey, we've got a cup of coffee in us. And what I really plan on doing today is happy home designing. Or paradise planning, or whatever it is we call it. I don't actually remember anymore. But I want to do that. I want to just spend some time decorating some homes. Oh, hey there. How are you doing? My island is covered in weeds, and Leaf says it doesn't have enough weeds. Right? Right. I don't understand that. One up, John. And Tadak did. Hello to you as well. Welcome on in. Oh, gosh. Everybody is going to be so sad because, again, Splatoon 3 took me away from you. I'm so sorry, Lopez. I'm so sorry. Okay. Duly noted. Do you want to talk about anything else, Lopez? Hey, man, I fancy meeting you here. Let's chat. When you look at a piece of art, you're curious about the person behind the canvas or statue. I love that. Huh. Those aren't the questions I was thinking you were going to ask, but sure. What kind of VIP access do you get as an artist? Art, it really makes you think. Okay, yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna take a moment here. I wanna share a thought about art. One of the things that I've often said is that good art embodies dialogue. Okay, so the experience of art in general is that of a dialogue. It's a conversation. It is inclusive of both the artist and the participant. Either a viewer, a reader, etc. But a piece of art, which I might use the subjective term good. Maybe there's in some ways there is data that supports this as well, but it's somewhat subjective too, especially if I just couch it in these terms. But a good piece of artwork elicits a conversation. It invites deeper reflection and participation of the participant in some aspect of the creative process. So if it's a beautiful piece of artwork, for example, then if it has areas that the viewer completes in their mind because they're not completely done, then that is a positive thing. And it does actually statistically result in a longer time spent with that piece of artwork. So you could have a photorealistic piece of artwork that people won't stay at as long because, well, you've already finished it. You've completed the image. It's like the difference between a lecture and a conversation. The photorealistic art could be an excellent lecture, but it's not maybe inviting the same level of dialogue, right? It's not to say it doesn't invite dialogue, because again, you can reflect and think about what it's saying on a deeper level, but you lose even just some of the basic core there. So anyway, that's just a bunch of stuff that I'm sharing with you. Just so you know, because maybe you know. And actually, let's bump to this screen for a moment, just so you can see my collection. Speaking of good art, so we've got a pretty decent amount of statues. I think we've got all of the paintings here. There's one more here, I'm pretty sure. And then we've got maybe some stuff here. I'm not totally sure. This is from Hawaii, is that right? I think so. Looks like we've got all of those paintings. I don't know if there's something else that goes along this wall. I think we've got all of that. Probably we need a couple more things in this display case, but that wall behind me looks complete. So we're pretty close. It looks like one statue there. 1, 2, 3, 4 images of some kind there. I'm guessing one there. Oh wait, this is kind of cool. Huh. Look at that. I love that. It's just a neat little view that you get. Up here, I guess we didn't look. Probably, well, maybe just one thing there. I don't know. So we're close. We're close. I want to complete the art set, but it's tricky. Like a Lopez. Lopez. Even I'm not above laughing at something like that. At the end of the day, Mana is still like a third grader. Like, he's staring at the statue of David. Anyway, okay. My apologies, everybody. So that right there is my my art collection. Yeah, still a work in progress. Okay. Anyway, Tadacted, welcome. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. My name is Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer who focuses on Nintendo, retro and original hardware, and indie titles. And I am very glad you're here. very glad to be playing some more Animal Crossing. It is my most streamed game of all time. New Horizons specifically. And then New Leaf right behind it. And then I think Splatoon 2. Then I think Breath of the Wild. And then I think Minecraft, if I'm not mistaken. Although Minecraft may have actually recently overthrown Breath of the Wild since I started playing more of it too. So I'm not sure. There we go. Day 1 bonus miles. But look, I have 431,000. A little more than that bonus miles. Let's see if there's anything to get here. Special goods. Seasonal. The Grape Harvest Basket. I always do love this one. I don't think I need it, though. I've got plenty of them. But it's a nice one. Okay. So what I might do here is just check out the store. And then what I'm planning is, again, to make some island homes for our animals. So I'm going to go do that. I'm just going to wander. Just enjoy my time here. Just soak up the feelings here. Oh, hello. Oh, you want a retro TV? I'm sorry, Eunice. I mean, it would really fit with your particular home, which is actually literally a laundromat. Wouldn't a CRT television just fit well there? But I gotta keep mine up. Well, for how much? Okay. No, I'm sorry, that's low. No worries, Eunice. No worries. Boy, I hope nobody's planning on moving. That's another thing. Maybe I should talk to our friend Olivia. Hey, Blanche! I said Olivia. It's Blanche. Ooh. Okay. I'm fine as Frog's hair indeed, because that is pretty fine. What's the latest? Fall is pretty nice. Honestly, I don't blame you. I don't think table tennis outfits are that appealing. That flattering. What do I have here? Okay. Just for the hay of it, let's place that TV. What does it look like? Oh, see, no. How cool is that TV, right? Look at that. That is super, super cool. There's no way I would want to part with it. I'm sorry. I remember getting it and thinking, this is too cool. I want to add that to the arcade upstairs. But, all right, now I got to remember how this works. If I go like this, no, that's not what I wanted to do. So handheld camera, there we go. Boom. And let's turn off the guide. There we go. Let's just look at this. How cool does that look? Yeah. Man, I would love to get a TV like that. I just, right? I bet you need an RF switch to play games on it. That's it. One of John, you know it. You know it. That is exactly right. Somebody knows what's up. Yeah. Man, back in the day, daisy chaining the RF switches together and always wondering why the last in the chain was so fuzzy. I'd be like, it's the Super Nintendo. It should have a better signal. And it's after the Atari, or it's after the Odyssey, the Atari, the NES. I think I might have even had a Sega Genesis at that time. Oh, no. No, that's what it was. It was the Nintendo 64, and the Super Nintendo was before it. Yeah, I don't think I had the Sega until after the Nintendo 64. Yeah, I think. Boy, it's been a while. I can't remember. Anyway, whatever. It was always funny. I was like, why? I don't know. Dio's here. Dio says my Atari 5200 came with a lever that you had to switch from watching TV to the console. Yes. My 2600 has that as well, but I opted to use an adapter that would allow me to plug directly from the video cable or the AV cable into a RF into well, no, what is it actually? Yeah, no, into an RF. Wait a minute. Yeah. Because the Atari 2600, it didn't have an RF out. It had this proprietary kind of thing. Well, it was probably not proprietary, but it was this specific cable. And so you can get an adapter that goes from that to RF. So I basically plug it into the antenna jack of my VCR. Fun fact. And it was the kind you had to screw in. Yes, that's what it is. Here's a fun fact. The only mass-produced RF RF, which is the antenna, to composite adapters. The only mass-produced RF to composite adapters were in VCRs. End of story. So, the missing link for most people's setups for retro games is a VCR. I highly recommend, if you are into retro gaming, make sure you pick up a VCR, a good quality VCR while you can, one that allows you to output in composite, because that is essential for me capturing my Odyssey and my Atari 2600. And there's really no other way to do it other than very complicated workarounds. But what you do is you plug in, well, in my case, I have a switch box that allows me to switch different RF signals. And so I have the Odyssey and the Atari 2600 plugged into that. And then from there, that switch box plugs into the VCR, into the antenna in. And then from there, I have the VCR out in composite, and that actually goes to my S-Video composite switch boxes, and then from there to a RetroTink 2X, and from there into a USB hub, and from there into my capture card, and from there into my computer, and into yes, but before that, the USB hub also has two the HDMI hub has two HDMI outs, so I actually have it going to my monitor and to my TV, and then another splitter that allows me to, one of those goes through the splitter and one goes to my capture. Yes, as simple as that, Dio. I'm going to do a video on this sometime. I'm working on trying to simplify this. And part of it is I want to learn how to do this or find someone who can help me. I want to make a custom PCB and populate it, and it would actually be a more robust switcher for all of my retro consoles that are in standard definition. And it would have 3 outs, and then I think a dozen ins, I think is what I realized I needed. Or maybe a few more just for safety. And then what I'd like to do as well is a custom custom HDMI hub, as opposed to what I have now, that could either be a part of that same PCB or actually ideally a second one that would just be in the chain, but have those 3 outs as well, like I just described I used. Because I'm capturing here, I'm capturing in front of me, and I'm capturing in the capture card. So that's the reason for 3 outs. But anyway, it works. What I have now works, right? That's what I'm talking about. But this, my friends, is pretty cool. Dio says, that sounds really familiar. I think there might be an open source project like that, but meant for old PCs that used video out. Well, I know that Ben Heckendorn put out schematics and a tutorial for this, but it's just a bit above my skill and knowledge level. And so I'm not really ready to to fully dive in. I'd like to try and find someone who can kind of assist me. But I know it can be done. And it's just getting the right circuits, But I think that would be a really cool project, and it would just make so much of my setup so much easier. Even with the setup I have now, which is a lot easier than it's ever been, I'm running into problems just because I'm daisy chaining too much. It's kind of like back in the old days of the RF switch, only not quite as bad because the RF switch, the signal degraded so much. But because I am actually daisy chaining SD switch boxes together, I'm getting signal degradation on that. Because ideally, I'd have one single switch box that's solid state with all of the switch, or with all of the inputs I need, and all of the outputs I need. But instead, what I have is I have 4 switch boxes, and that's just not ideal. Plus, I'm running an extra long S-video cable, and it is not a powered cable or anything, so it does lose some signal there as well, which is unfortunate. Hey, I got myself a scanneroid. Bing! But I love the AV side of video gaming. It's a lot of fun. I am a big fan of CRTs, so I'd like to also be able to have in this setup a CRT again. Right now I don't actually have a CRT plugged into any of this setup. I have to bring one in from the garage if I want to play on a CRT, and that's less ideal. Alright, well that's good enough for me for around the island. Let's visit the store real quick, and let's get to some home designing. This is fun. I'm surprised that I didn't actually end up with more weeds. I'm also surprised that my hair isn't all scattered and askew. I wonder if there's anything over here. Let's look. Let's visit the Able Sisters. You know, often we were streaming at night. The Able Sisters was closed, but in this instance, this early morning stream, I can just pop in here. Why, thank you so much. Wow, some pretty cool outfits. Wow. Like, I want that whole outfit. Not for me, but just because I think it's cool. And I want that. Oh, I actually want that whole outfit. Okay, I'm going to make this happen. Okay. The little slide, the little scoot. It's kind of funny. Okay. I kind of need that noble coat, don't I? Right? You like that? I need it. I need it! I need the noble coat. Or do I want this one? I actually like that one. We're going to go with this one. Napsy says, oh no, I'm seeing double. Napsy, uh-oh. I don't want to wear this out. Napsy, how so? Did I enter 3D mode again? I don't know. Okay. Now, I'm going to go with... Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's a nice looking tweed jacket. And... Now, wait a minute. Okay, interesting. Did I miss some dress pants? Maybe there aren't any. I don't know. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So we will just purchase this. We won't wear that out either. And now I'm actually going to purchase the what would you call it? Is it 1920s, 1930s outfit? I think. I don't fully know. Here, there we go. The loose fall dress. Look at that. That's just fantastic. And then we're gonna go with these nice stockings there. And these seem very fancy. Look at that outfit. I am so pleased with myself. I think the kids call them vintage outfits. Dio, you might be right. Boy, look how stylish I look. Or should I go with these ones? Maybe those ones. I'll go with those ones. Yeah. Oh, that's stylish. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm going to go and get. I mean, probably should have been those, actually. I'll get those. That's what I'll go with. That's better. Yeah, I feel confident. Oh no, let's put those back up. Oh, look at the little heel flip. Looking good, Moxio says. I'm ready to make that purchase. Do I want to wear it out? No, thank you. All right. No, I'm gonna stick with my outfit because that seems like it's meant for cooler weather, and I'm still pretending that it's warm out. But I do need to pick up some of these strappy heels. I'll get those. Yeah. No. I'll get those for Mana Sprout. All right, there we go. All right. Thank you so much, Mabel. Now, I wanted to get these as well. The tiny shades. Yes, please. Okay. And then I think it was... Oh, yeah. See, that's exactly what I purchased. Great. What are these? Kung Fu pants. Oh, no. That's not what I thought they were, so I'll pass. Moxio, how are you doing today? All right. There we go. Let's check in on Timmy and Tommy. Oh, this is so nice. I love playing this game. So good. Can you believe that it is now officially fall? Can't believe it. Where does time go? I do have a special fizzy drink with me today. I will share this one with you. It is, there we go. It's a Polar 100% natural seltzer, orange vanilla. And, yeah, you can check the stats there. If you can see that. Basically, 0% anything. Not bad. Yeah. Just chilling on a Friday after work. Nice. So it's just air. Yeah, Dio, you're right. It's really good air. it's orange vanilla air. It's nothing. Yeah, 0%. It's so funny. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. Anyway, switching from soda to something like that is on my list of health goals. Excellent, Moxio. Honestly, it's good stuff. And there's a lot of great ones, you know? What is this? A reception counter? I actually kind of dig it. It's affordable. I'll get it. That could be useful. You know? Hey, I didn't notice Animate Barrel had lurked and then unlurked. And I don't know if Bottom Mana noticed it either. I mean... If so, I don't know. I missed it, but well, there. I'll look at that. Bottom Man apparently saw that. I missed this game. Haven't played in too long. I know Animate Barrel. It's a good one. It's a good one all around. All right, I think that's gonna do it for this. I just there's something about Animal Crossing. What are your favorite parts of this game? What do you love about it? You know. For me, as soon as I fired this up, all of that muscle memory came back. Just this... I feel like it's been abused this term, but it's a cozy game. It's a cozy game. And I've been looking at a bunch of cozy games. I mean, look at just the sunlight here. How nice that is. Okay. Hey, welcome to your one and only gateway to the skies, the Isle Mana Airport. How can I help you out today? Orville says, I want to fly. Grumpy Humphrey. Nice. Grumpy Humphrey. Which one is Humphrey? It's a rhino? I think it's a rhino. Free Animal Crossing. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, ham free. Yeah, the little hamster. There we go. That's what it is. Do I have ham free? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna see if I have the ham free card. It's $195. Let's just take a peek here. Oh, I didn't go far enough. 1 second here. We're gonna look. We're gonna look at this. $195. $199. $198. Oh, then $194. I don't have ham free. You said ham free, by the way. I was the one that missed it. But okay, I don't have ham free, but I can show you the image. Ham free's eyebrows make him look angry. Kind of just adorable. Okay. Let's see if I can. Come on. All right. Let's just save this image here. Oh, maybe I won't be able to actually. That's unfortunate. What I could do is this. Here, I'll do this instead. Here we go. Make it nice and big. Maybe. Why is it not working? Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Okay. I'll show you ham free, everybody. He always gets worried that I don't like him when I don't play for a while, and it's so sweet under the grumpy exterior. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to show you what ham free looks like. I mean, most of you, I think, have already probably looked it up at this point, but just for those of you who maybe weren't able to, let's pop this up on the screen. And I think this will work. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Charles Hamfrey Arsenio? Are those other names? Or is this like a weird image, like an altered image? I don't know. Can't quite tell. This is on like a wiki. It's weird how like elements of it have kind of gotten, well, because I'm zoomed in, but I can't quite read what's in the background there. But you gave him pilot shades. Nice. Yep. Oh my gosh. That's just too funny. And so you have a favorite here. Let me reset this. Oop, reset. There we go. There's that. Yeah, so there's Hamfrey. And my favorite Animal Crossing hamster is Rodney. Okay. I think I do know Rodney. Pretty sure. But man, Hamfrey, that cracks me up. I don't know who my favorite hamster would be. I guess we could look. Maybe I can find, let's see. Animal Crossing hamsters. Okay. Yeah. Here, this might work. This is actually on the Animal Crossing wiki. This is what I'm looking at right now. If I zoom in, I'm going to see if I can show you this. Okay. No, let's just, let's look at these. All right, here we go. I'm ready. I'm so ready for this. Prepare yourselves, my friends. Prepare yourselves. All right, so here we are. This is, Again, the Animal Crossing wiki. Thank you for helping us out. What is? Oh, show. Okay, so we got Apple. Oh, look at that little apple, so cute, so cute. Clay is one of my villagers. Yes. So Clay, I used to have Clay briefly. Kind of an interesting character, Clay. Like a luchador. Is that what I'm getting? You know, kind of almost looks like a luchador mask. I remember feeling a little bit out of ease looking at Clay. Lazy Clay. We have Peppy Apple, Lazy Clay, Normal Flurry. Now let me just ask you, is that okay? Can we start saying that Flurry? Can we start calling it one hamster normal above others? Well, maybe when we look at them so far. I mean, Flurry does look the most normal out of this list, so we'll go with that. Graham, I think I had Graham come visit me in the campsite once. That little nose, look at that little pig nose, so adorable. We've got Hamlet, who's a jock, with that little tuft of hair. And of course, there we have Hamfrey, cranky Hamfrey. See? Oh, you thought of him as a totem statue? Yeah, I could see that too. It's a hard one to figure out. And then who do we have? We have Holden. Holden's an interesting one. Look at Marlowe. Wow. That is some tood right there. Down to the little spectacles. My gosh, Marlowe. And then we've got Rodney. And that's one up John's fave. Oh, man, Rodney. That's a look. That's a look, Rodney. Okay. And we've got, is it Soleil? Snooty Soleil? Okay, I'm not going to lie. I think out of all of them, I got to go with Soleil. I think that's all of them. Yeah. I think Soleil wins. One Up John likes how derpy Rodney looks, but I had fun in HCC with Marlowe's house. Yeah. What? But why can't I think of the HHP? There we go. Okay. Happy Home Paradise. There we go. Okay. I was like HHC. What? Or HCC. Anyway. Oh man, that would be Marlowe's house. That would be pretty fun, I bet. But yeah, look at Soleil. Snooty Soleil. Yeah, Snooty Soleil is where it's at as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't know, like the colors, like the eyes, the way that the lashes look, the hair. Oh man, I want to go hunt for Soleil now. I like the snooty attitude as well. I gotta admit, it's a little bit funny, but I like the snooty attitude. I'm down with the snootiness. You can be snooty all you want, as far as I'm concerned. In the game, in real life, I'll get annoyed, but in the game, snootiness rules. Maybe it's not that snooty either. You know, that could be what it is. Because it's not really like, do you know what I mean? It's snooty, but it's not like annoying. I don't know. Anyway, we've got a game. Let's. I'm good. I would hit the wrong thing. Let's try this again. Let's. Actually, I'm good because I want to do something real quick. I want to do something. Let's get out our trusty keyboard. So over at Animal Crossing keyboard, if you know what I mean. And let's... Hey, that's perfect. Look where... Hello. That's great. Aram, hello. How's it going? I think this Soleil is the fashion type, but I don't know Animate Braille says. Hi, how's it going, Harem? I love it. We're going to make a card here. Who are we going to make a card for? Let's send one to... Let's send one to a resident here. We'll send one to Lolly. there. Right there. To Lolly. Okay. And it's going to be... Ooh, what should we use? I like this one. Oh, but that one's kind of cute, too. I'll go with this one, though. Okay. How are you doing, Harem? Welcome. Dear Lolly. Thank you. Oh, Mana, have you and Mana Sprout been watching Pokemon Masters Journeys on Netflix? No. Oh, wait a minute. I think she's been watching... Is that the cartoon? I think she's been watching it with her cousins a bit. And I should watch these. I mean, yeah. I should watch these. I haven't still. I've still not watched Pokemon. She's watched more Pokemon than I have. Ms. Mana checked it out. And how funny is that? Ms. Mana has watched more Pokemon than I have. And her aunt and uncle. So, I don't know. Of course, I've played more Pokemon than they have. But I haven't played a lot. Thank you for your presence on Isle Mana. You... What can I say about Lolly? You are kind, and Mana Sprout will be playing more Pokemon before you soon enough. That's right. You are kind and wonderful. I hope this finds you well. There we go. We'll keep it simple. From Brian. Go.
A raid has just been initiated. All high-rank personnel, please report to the front desk to start the welcoming transmission.
Heyo! Geeks, freaks, and video games coming on in with the raid. Maverick! Geeks coming raiding one by one. Hurrah. Wait. Wait, I like this here. I gotta sing this one. It's Geeks come raiding one by one. Hurrah. Hurrah. We come to raid your stream today. Huzzah. Huzzah. Geeks come raiding one by one, hurrah, hurrah. We come to raid your stream today, huzzah, huzzah. That's the best reading of our raid message yet. Maverick says thank you. Welcome on in. Hey, thank you so much for popping on in and sending your friends and community over here. Every March needs a good kazoo, right? And so we're going to give a shout out to Geeks, Freaks, and Video Games. Boom, right there. Wachow! Last playing Skull the Hero Slayer. And if you don't know, this is Maverick and Mana Senshi, who, of course, longtime friends of Mana, who stream on Geeks, Freaks, and Video Games. So thank you. Hello! Hello! That's perfect. Hello! Hi! And thank you. Thank you, Harem. Yes. Thank you for doing that shout-out. So the shout-out command, you're right. Boom, that's the shout-out command. I have a special additional one here, which gets the little thing up here, and that's why I did that one. But yes, you're right. And hey, it's Aku. Aku, how you doing? How's the stream going? Ahoy, all those good things. SO is a secret mana-only command, that's it. Which I haven't yet communicated fully with all of the mana mods. My apologies. No, the stream is going really well. I have been playing Animal Crossing, which the last week last couple weeks I've been mostly playing Splatoon 3, but it's been a lot of fun to dive into Animal Crossing because it has been too long. And believe it or not, I am actually going to do some designing here. I want to go to work. That's what I'm doing. And Yeah, otherwise, I mean, things have been pretty solid. Had a couple of days off, which I needed. Harem says, ah, right. I blame time zones for not being able to come to many streams. No, exactly. No worries, Harem. No worries. Yeah, but you are right, and I'd prefer you to please use the shout out command as liberally as you want. I may actually, and I'll let you know before I do this, but I am probably going to swap them. So SO will be the standard, and then shout out will be like the super special one. So just so you know. But anyway, yeah, welcome again. Yeah, my name is Mana. I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo games, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I, again, have been playing a lot of this little gem, Splatoon 3, great. But my most streamed game by far has been Animal Crossing New Horizons by a pretty significant factor, so I'm going to enjoy doing a little bit of decorating here. Let's go check in with Lottie. And Harem says, ew, Splatoon, whatever. By the way, did you see that? The Fairy Mod Mother just came in, and that's a whole thing right there. There again. There's the Fairy Mod Mother. So if you don't know, it is September, and what I would encourage all of you to do is if you have someone that you subscribe to or that you would like to subscribe to, now's the time to do it. These deals do end at the end of the month, but you can get discounts on renewing subscriptions, upgrading subscriptions, or I believe also, in fact, new subscriptions. So now's a great time to get a little discount and support some of your favorite streamers. I do not share this with the expectation or indeed any kind of ulterior motive that you might use this for me. Instead, I just want you to be aware of this discount, because what it is that Twitch is partnering up with some advertisers in order to offer these discounts. And so I would much rather that streamers end up getting more money and that all of the people who watch streamers get to spend less money to do so. So let's take advantage of it while we can. And of course, it's probably worth mentioning, if you do have Twitch Prime, which is part of Amazon Prime, please do consider using that Prime sub, that free Prime sub, and keeping up on it. You can renew it every month, and you can use it on different people every month, or continue with the same people. And I sure would not mind if you wanted to use that Prime sub on me. Of course, don't feel obligated, but just letting you know. I want to get like a mouse map that looks like that island map. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, what is up? Lottie asks. Are you looking for some work, Brian? I am ready to work. Let's do it. Okay, let's get you working. Boom! Now I'm ready. Good luck out there. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm doing this. Harem says, you already get my sub. You're not getting my Prime sub as well. There you go. That's fair, Harem. That's fair. So yeah, how was your stream, Geeks, Freaks, and Video Games? Hey, where'd my beard go? I just realized that. And did you check out General in your Discord? Let's take a look. We'll take a look right now. Hey, Artemania, you wanted a pic of the shaved head. Hey, you know, looking pretty dapper there, Harem. Looking pretty dapper. I must say, that's a good look for you. Yeah, not too shabby. That's it. Right on. I like it. Yeah. Excellent. You look like somebody, I can't, gosh, with your hair like that, I can't quite place who you look like, but I'm looking at it because I'm going to send a pic of my new hat. Oh, please do. Right on. All right. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Ooh. I want to relax in a place that reminds me of back home. This intrigues me because you're a robot. Cephalobot, yeah. I've had get my own swaggy vacation home on my to-do list for a while. Very specific. Scent! Okay, leave it to me. Cephalobot, I'm ready. Yeah. Ooh. That is... What? No way! We have gotten raided by Queen Claire. Queen Claire hype. Now, Harem, I believe that hat is from the anime Dragon Ball. Is that right? Look at that. I like it. Paranormal captivity raid. I'm going to just throw this out there. Let's just chuck one of these paranormal activity characters. I love this one right here. This makes me smile. See that? Look right there. Right. So much is happening on the screen right now. Can we get some stickers of hype, friends of Mana? That would be amazing. CMDR Eric Sprax, welcome on in. Lovely to have you here. And Queen Claire, thank you for that raid. How was Fall Guys? Those are some hype stickers. I don't even know what's going on here. Oh yeah, all the hype, all the hype. Some stuff was happening there. I don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. I'm gonna show. Thank you, everybody, for all of that hype. Queen Claire, yeah, Fall Guys. Hope it went well for you. Here's a little something I just want to share you with. Share with you. There we go. English can be a thing. Have you seen one of these, Queen Claire? Were you in one of the streams where we were playing with the Panic Playdate? This little thing. It is so awesome. So for those of you who don't know, this is a little device that is put out by a Portland, Oregon company, Panic, who also is known for...
We've got inbound. A new follower.
Hype! Eric, thank you so much for that follow. Hype indeed. Yeah, this company, Panic, they're known for things like Firewatch and Untitled Goose Game. They put out a handheld. It is my go-to handheld right now for car trips and whatnot. Weekend trips, I pack it along. Great battery life. It's easy. I don't have to worry about bringing charging cables. You know, that's one thing about the Switch, but even more so for something like the Stream or the Steam Deck, I should say. So anyways, yes, thank you so much, and thank you for that follow, Eric. And Queen Claire, Fall Guys was great. We didn't win, but we had fun, and that's what counts. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Queen Claire is, of course, a member of Club Tortimer and a very cool fellow streamer. I was actually in Queen Claire's stream just earlier, starting with some Animal Crossing New Horizons and then ending with Fall Guys. One of these days, I would very much like to join you, Queen Claire. Cool thing, we were talking about Prime subs. I used my Prime sub in Queen Claire's chat. That's how I got a nice suite of fun emotes. I think my favorite is probably, again, that one that you saw me chucking because it just works so well. But speaking of things that work well together, here's another one. We could get that hype in there, right? Boom. Those look pretty good. That's fair, Harem. But anyway, yeah, so I used my Prime sub in Queen Claire's channel, and so Queen Claire spins a wheel, right? Spins the old wheel of little bonuses and things like that. And twice in a row, of all things, got this mega ultra super uber sour mega ball. And I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You know, I'm always just I'm so sensitive to foods and things and to things that are super sour. So it's like, I'm like, no, don't do it. Not on my account. So Queen Claire was super courteous and allowed a reroll. Of course, the funny thing is the second time was the same thing, but the third time was a custom drawing, and Queen Claire drew an Animal Crossing character. What is it? Nipper, right? Is that right? Did I get that right? Nibble. The squirrel chipmunk. I don't know. We're just looking at all the hamster types just a little bit before you all came here, and it was a lot of fun. But for those who need a little introduction, my name is Mana. I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro games on original hardware, and indie titles. I'm also a member of Family Friendly Live and Club Tortimer, both excellent stream teams. And I am playing a lot of Splatoon 3 at the moment because, of course, it is the new hotness. Caroline, there we go. Thank you, Queen Claire. But Animal Crossing is my most streamed game at this point in time. I also probably ought to mention that as far as today's stream goes, probably going to go about another hour and then wrap it up. So just to kind of let you know, and we're trying to do some happy home designing. We'll at least get one done. Most of this has just been chatting and hanging out with people. And that's one of the nice things about Animal Crossing is that you can just kind of take it at your own pace, right? So that's what we've been doing. And Cephalobot is who is wanting some work done. That's what we're going to do. Ask me anything, though, and let's continue a conversation. Bellissimo. I'm sure you've got all of this handled, so I don't have to do anything, but just in case. All right, sounds good, Harem. No problem. Here's what I'm thinking. My other home. Oh, yes. Perfect. See? I had a feeling Cephalobot was going to want a lot of machinery and whatnot, and this looks fun. I'm excited about this. So, yes. Very nice indeed. I like the concept. I agree. We're going full-on industrial right now. Let's find something that is appropriate. So we want something maybe kind of rocky. Ooh, this probably would have been great, but what would be a good option? I mean, we could do another rocky little island. Actually, that one wouldn't be bad. We might go to that one. Or like this one. Maybe we'll do that, actually. Or like this. I don't know. I feel like... Then again, the super icy climates might be appropriate too, because we're talking about all this sort of machinery and stuff. Let's do that. I think we're gonna do that. Let me just check and see what this one looks like. Yeah, no. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Why not? Yeah, boom. Select this one. That's what we're going with. All right. Yeah, you have an exclusive location. That's right. No worries, Cephalobot. Okay. We found an excellent location for you, Lottie says, but you'll need to see it for yourself before we begin. Brian, please lead Cephalobot to the site, and best of luck. Best of luck indeed. Thank you. What do we have? Make sure this is suitable, right? Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's super good. Yep. This is your vacation pad. I love it. I don't want to influence your vision, donk donk. This is going to be good. Okay. Let's start with the interior. Always a good place to start. My idea here is, again, we're going for real industrial and sort of the idea that it's minimalistic. Okay, what do we have? Let's start with these boxes. Eric says, I'm a chronic lurker. More like a chronic worker. But I so appreciate this is a family-friendly stream. I like having streams on while my kids are around and I don't have to worry about the language. My pleasure. Yes, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Yes, that is one of the things. This is, this is something where you can have your kids around. By the way, I'm a full-time husband, father, and employee, so I get you. And yes, you can have this in the background. Don't worry, I'm not going to let slip anything inappropriate. I will let you know that uh, with with anything that is game content, like I really also extend that to the types of games I play. And if there's a game that might have some themes or things that are potentially troublesome or potentially in any way triggering, things like that, I will do my best to communicate all of that ahead of time. So that's just another little thing. And you can read up more about that on my website. So just want you to know that. But I mean, I tend to play games that are games I want to play, which tend to be clean games. So, but sometimes I've played things like Celeste, and it deals with some themes of trauma and stuff like that. So that's why I mentioned that. So, or Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, which is an excellent indie game. So again, if there's a point to the games and a point to some of that, content, then I feel like it's worthwhile playing, and I'll make a warning ahead of time. Very rarely I'll play a game that has sort of problematic elements in it. Sometimes I will, just because it is hard to avoid that sometimes, and there might be a game that has problematic elements, but for the most part is super positive, and so it's like I will then address what I see as problematic and move forward. Way more than you. I mean, you were just saying it's nice to have a family friendly content, but I want to give you that full disclosure. That's how I take. That's how I look at all this. And in fact, in my Discord, I actually have a Discord, and there's a couple of things. First of all, we have sort of a mission statement for all of this: the art of mana, which is all of this. See, I'm mana, and this is all kind of the art of mana. Building positive and supportive community while enjoying games together. That's what we do. Working together, we can bring about a safe and inviting place appropriate for everyone. And what I've talked about, and this is actually part of my introduction on Discord, is, well, I'll just read it. There is a quality of a campfire at night that both draws focus and invites thought beyond it. This is the perfect setting for deep conversation with your companions. As a video game-focused content creator, I consider our shared enthusiasm for gaming to be the campfire of our community. We connect through our enjoyment of games, yet the real value of this art is the empty spaces to interact and grow alongside one another, encouraging each of us towards our best and most authentic self. So that's a little bit about me. Eric, I hope that you enjoy hanging out here, and I hope that you and your kids enjoy this in the background of your home. Please feel free to reach out to me at any point, and of course, feel free to lurk. Okay, let's start figuring out how to do this. I forget how this works. Okay, I want to pull this up. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is kind of fun. Okay. Oh, there's so many good things here. What do I want to use? I feel like we need to do more with these gears and odd elements like that. Oh my goodness, there's just so much here. What is going on? Okay, I want this tank. Oh, no room to put any. Hold on. I think if I go like this, there we go. That makes it easier. Now I can kind of move stuff around. Let's, again, kind of trying to remember how this works. So I can kind of put stuff up against walls. Yeah. Okay, we can kind of move this for now. Is that all it goes? Yeah. Okay, that's okay. What do I do now? There we go. Okay. And then we can put a tank in there. I usually start by just choosing a bunch of things that I think work well. I want to go with this sort of dark gray look. Did I already get the bunk bed in there? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. But I can always remove it if I need to. This robot arm seems good. Inspection equipment, perhaps. I don't know, not yet. Amazing Machine seems good. This is funny. Oh, we gotta get the tin robot. Gotta get the tin robot. We gotta get some light switches and gears in here. That's for sure. Oh, I like that too. That works out well. Gotta get some surveillance cameras in. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Woo! Wow. Pardon me for the sneezing. Ooh, it's kind of creepy. Ugh. That was intense. I think we gotta go with something like that. Rubber tile flooring. I don't know. Or the robo flooring. Maybe the robo flooring. Sci-fi flooring? Nah, robo flooring. Aluminum rug. That's kind of funny. And I think that ought to do it. But that being said, look at all this clutter in here. My goodness. I sort of love it, but it's a lot. So we're going to have to really figure out what we're doing here. I mean, honestly, just like that, it's kind of cool. Wouldn't you say? But we've got to move some stuff around and make this actually work. So, let's put this conveyor belt.
Someone was in the pod. The tracks go off in this direction. Look, sir! Followers!
Purple J, thank you so much for that follow. How are you doing today? My name is Mana. I don't know if you came in with the Queen Claire raid or the Geeks, Freaks, and Video Games raid, but whatever the case may be, thank you for coming on in. We are having a fun time here working on a space for Cephalobot, excuse me. And I'm kind of digging this. This is just kind of fun. Mike Tron says, wait, Geeks, Freaks, and Video Games? Indeed, they're here. That's right, Mike Tron. And we also have Harem back. Welcome back. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Like, I kind of want... I like this like that. But then I kind of want that up against it. But then it serves absolutely no point. But I kind of love it. Like, do you know what I mean? It just, it feels right somehow. I don't know. That's a spin of Geeks and Freaks, the show, right? Mike Tron says. Oh, I actually don't know. I don't know. But yes, welcome on in. Thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate you following. I am going to take the briefest of pauses. If you would indulge me here, I'm just going to go ahead and go on standby for a moment. I need to replenish my drink, and then I'll be back. So bear with me, and you'll see me in but a moment before we wrap up this space. I think it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. All right, I am back. Let's get these headphones on. I could have just walked around with them. I sometimes forget just that I can do that. I don't know why I took them off. Usually I remember, but not that time. Anyway, let's get back into this whole mess here. Thank you again for... Yeah, they're wireless, right, Harem? Harem's laughing at me. Whatever. Okay. I kind of dig what's happening here. I do, actually. Okay. But I think this needs to come over here. And probably this as well. Or maybe... Maybe not that. Maybe, actually, this goes... Let's see. How do I rotate it? I do... Oh, see, I didn't want to rotate that. No. Oh, I didn't want to copy it either. Hold on, I want to go over here. Oh, there we go. L. And then I can rotate. Boom, there we are. Okay. That's also not what I wanted to do, but did that solve some of our problems? Yes. Okay. Cool. So there we are. And next up, let's place maybe this little machine. Oops. Right, like here. Okay. And then this can go here. Oops. There we are. And then... Yes. 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 Okay. Nope, can't do that. You know what? I kind of dig it just like this. All right, so what do I want to do here? Let's put the light switches over here. Let's put those over... Well, really it should go over here, right? But then we're kind of hiding them. But that works. Okay. And we've got gears up on the wall. All right. Let's try... No, I'll leave that there. Honestly, we kind of just got lucky. I think this works. Yeah, I mean, this is a quite a busy room, but I think it works. The only thing I might change, and that sink seems kind of useless. No, I think I'm gonna keep it there. There's a lot of useless stuff in this room, but I feel like this works. We just sort of got lucky. We had a lot of the stuff that works, you know? So there we go. Okay. I guess we could maybe move the mat down? Nah, because it's pretty well centered on the ladder there. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that, actually. I think I'm happy with it. Let's see. Let's see if we can't take a picture. There we go. Cephalopod's like, or Cephalobot's like, what is he doing? Why is he just sleeping there? Let's wait for that camera to roll around. Yep. That's, oh, let's let it come a little bit around. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. All right. Not bad, I'd say. All right. Now let's take a look at the outside. The exterior needs a little bit of TLC, right? Does it? Does it, though? Maybe just that openness. I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of pleased. Let's just leave it. Yeah. It's ready. That was easy. Let's take a look. Hey, evildoers beware. I didn't think you'd be live this early. Well, you know what? I'm trying to work on doing some streams Friday mornings. So, yeah, it's good to see you again as well. I'm working on it. I'm planning on, hopefully, starting up Friday morning streams as a normal thing. I might do them even earlier than this, though. I don't know. Yesterday, I actually streamed really early at 8:30 a.m. Today, I started at 11:30 a.m. Now, I'm also going live tonight, but I do have to push back that time that you see there. It won't be 6:30 p.m. It'll probably be more like 9:30 because I am going to dinner with some friends. So it was late afternoon for me, though, Harem says, right? Harem, what time is it for you right now, if you don't mind me asking? What time is it for you right now? Thank you, Mictron. I appreciate that. Tux is here, too. Oh, my gosh, all kinds of people. So 9:16 p.m. So actually, this does work. Okay. Nico says, sorry, just need a moment for a quick supervisor to designer consult, if you don't mind. Uh-oh. I don't know. Tux, how are you doing? Evil Druids Beware says it's currently 4:17. Right on. Not if I was planning on doing a stream, Harem says. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. One more amazing vacation home for the islands to sing about. But before we wrap up, you got a second? So, you remember how to make furniture sparkle, right? Well, when I told Wardle that I told you about it, he told me a cool thing, then told me to tell you. So when you're getting ready to polish, you can make different effects besides sparkling, too. Start by pressing L like always, then try some out. That sounds like my kind of thing. Just adding that little special garnish that makes something extra. Anyway, good luck and let me know when you're all done, okay? Well, all right. Let's see what we got. Now you can change the effect applied to an item by pressing plus. Okay. Oh. Zap-O-Matic sounds cool. What would happen if we do it to this? Ah, that is so cool. Wait, watch it. Oh, that looks so cool. It's like, watch out. That thing is probably going to explode. Oh my gosh. Yes, Tux, it's so good to be streaming at a time where people can actually show up. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, I love this. I think I need to add... Oops, I think I need to add a little polish here. Nope. Come on. Nope. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Yeah, look at that. How cool does that look, huh? It's like everything's just about to explode. I don't want to do it too much. Technically, I should be working, but I'm in between calls at the moment, Tux says. Oh, awesome. Awesome. No, that is very cool, actually. What if I do... Yes. That's even better. Let's have the steam. Oh, this is cool. What is bubble shock? Let's just see. Nah, I don't like that one. Well, Tux, how's everything been? What have you been up to, and how's life? I think we've got this, friends. We got the steam there, we got the electricity there. Mm-hmm. I like it. I think we're done. Yeah, I think we're done. Evildoers beware, I'll try to make it to tonight's stream because I don't have anything planned tomorrow, and I have a few things to do right now. No worries. Yes, like I said, probably 9:30 p.m. Pacific time, so it might be a little late. But, yeah, and Gar is here too, early mana. And Tuck says, it's been good, life is good. Only thing I'm dealing with at the moment is trying to get my car to pass emissions. Oh, yeah, that can be tough. Hey, sounds good, Harem. Sounds good. Ooh, you know what we could also do? Yeah, let's... Oh, it's already in winter. Okay, perfect. All right. I think we're done now. Yes, it is ready. It is ready. It's... Well, no, wait a minute. Not quite yet. I think we need one more thing. One last thing. Which is... I think we need... this here on the outside. Can I push it? No, maybe not quite there. I've definitely not dressed for this occasion. Took it to the mechanic. So far, I've spent $630 in repairs, and they're waiting on a part at the moment. That's no fun. I watch Twitch, or if I read it the way I want to read it, I watch Twitch. Where is this place? This is one of the islands that is being used as a vacation home for Cephalobot. It is an option that you can use. Now, I don't remember how to... How do I...
Someone was
stuff?
in the pod. The tracks go off in this direction. Look, sir. Followers.
Thank you. I watch Twitch. Welcome on in. I appreciate that. Yes. I can't remember how to polish stuff, and I've kind of decided against that. This is, yeah, this is just a neat little island location. Hold on. Let's do this right here. Let's do this right. I'm gonna grab the cold sleep pod. That's what I really wanted, actually. And I feel like maybe the throwback rocket. That might come out too. But see, then it's like this is kind of goofy. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong thing. And then I can sort of whoop. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of dig this. It's not much. Maybe not though. Maybe I'm gonna move some stuff around. But yes, thank you. I watch Twitch. I started around 3 different islands, and my current island I still don't have terraforming. Ah, gotcha. Have you been a long time fan of this game? I guess starting that many islands, you probably are. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I like this. Yes. I have been playing the same island here for, well, since the day before this game was launched. You've been playing since New Leaf? Me too. That's when I started. Right on. Ooh, and Tux, nice. In other news, my streamer friend Hypo is coming to visit me for my birthday. Right on. And a little shout out for Tux. Tux, thank you so much. Tux2, boom. A little shout out for Tux2. Yes, so I have probably missed now about 2 or 3 weeks of playtime, or at least there have been about 2 or 3 weeks that I have not logged into this game since the day before launch. So I'm pretty pleased with with this game and how it turned out. Man, New Leaf is a great one though, and it's hard to compete. Yes, Tux, no problem. All right, let's enjoy this. I love this. This is a good thing. Yes. Look at that. We probably should have enjoyed the inside, though. So, any tips on making bells? I watch Twitch asks. Honestly, I would say, oh,
You are among friends. Thank you for following Art of Mana.
hey, I'm a man 890. How's it going? Welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Making bells in this game, I would probably suggest the simple things in the start, you know, selling your fossils and your shells, your fish. That's probably the easiest thing. Just keep doing that for a good while. And then what I would suggest too is that when you go through your items that you purchase, you know, a lot of it you don't need. So you can always go back and sell the stuff that you don't need once you've cataloged it. Stuff that you don't really want. Saves you space and makes you money as well. I might also suggest that you... I mean, gosh, fossils, that's the big one. Getting fossils and selling those, you can make a lot of money with that. You know, obviously, you're trying to sort of balance selling stuff with collecting stuff. So, for me, it's mostly been, you know, utilizing those natural resources on the island that are renewable. And then, admittedly, for the islands that you go to on tours, you know, just raise them to the ground. It's terrible. They don't exist in reality anyway. That's what I keep telling myself. But yeah, raise them to the ground, get every single possible resource and sell them. And yeah, well, yes, if you find a tarantula island, that's going to definitely get you some money. That is true. I watch Twitch. That is true. Oh, harem. That's mean. And oh, of course, Eric is right. Turnips. There is a turnip exchange to help it not be so much of a gamble. I tend not to do much with the stock market. That's stock market, you know, not S-T-O-C-K, but S-T-A-L-K. The stock market is something that, for me, is a little tricky because I tend not to be around Sunday mornings when I can purchase turnips. But even when I am and I do purchase turnips, I tend not to actually make a profit. So you have to really have a lot of people that you share, with that play this game, and you can find which islands have the best exchange and then go visit them and sell. But honestly, while you can make a lot with the stock market, I don't know. I've found that I've gotten plenty just by getting natural resources. And then granted, because I am a streamer, a lot of generous people come visit me and do share bells. So that helps. But that's about it. One thing, I had a friend or two friends. I have two friends. I still have them. I said it weirdly. Words. Bleh. I have two friends who are mana mods, and one lives in Australia, one on the East Coast of the United States. And what they did is they figured out that they could actually trade turnips because of the time zone difference. They could watch, and they had the equivalent of 2 days span to sort of figure out what the best deal was. And yeah, Jack in memory, exactly. And I can't quite tell you exactly how they did it, but at one point they were basically, I think it was that their Monday was good, and it was Monday in Australia, but Sunday in the United States, maybe that's what it was. So they were buying turnips and then sharing turnips and then selling turnips. Like it was a racket. It was a racket. It was kind of smart. But anyway, But yes. So that's a thing you can do. People always seem to give streamers. It's crazy, lol. Tuck says, it is true. Hey, I earned 12,000 Poke. That's pretty cool. My brother had 482 bells one time, and he bought hundreds. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you get lucky, you get lucky. I might be done, honestly. Why not, you know? This is kind of fun. I really do want to get this TV, though. Okay, Wardle, thank you. Employees of Paradise Planning can pay for their purchases later if they don't have enough Poke. Okay. I am interested in this TV, and I have enough. Boo! Oh, gosh. So scary. Thank you, Animate Barrel. You got me. I'll buy that TV there. That's pretty cool. I like that vase, too. Or vase. Do you say vase or vase? Hold on. We're making a poll. We're doing a poll right now, friends. Most said was 40. Oh, no. We're making a poll. All right. Question. Do you say... Oh, let's see. How do you pronounce vase vase? Vase vase. And it's going to be 1 minute duration. Start that poll. Get your votes in. Vars. Oh, Harem. Vase or vase? What is it? You got 1 minute. Vote now. Slap those stickers. And let's see what we got. I have no idea. It seems like something that everybody says a little differently. But I don't know. Oh, we've got the Fairy Mod Mother coming too. Just a reminder that it is September. If you want to make the most out of your subscriptions, make the most for the least, if you know what I mean. That's right. That's it. That's the sticker. This is in beta, by the way, just to let you know. We're working out the details here. But we've got some good ones. And
cool story, bro.
yeah, I'm on fire. Oh man, I like it. I love this. I think it's a cool little thing. Okay, well that helped. Good vibes. So apparently it is vase. Vase wins. Vase wins. Not vase. Not vase. So it's a vase. 60% of the votes. 60% of the votes. Fatality, Dio says. I don't know. I think we did it. I think we got ourselves a concrete answer that works for me. And again, Aaron goes, nah, it's Vars. Oh, gosh. Well, anyway, I'm glad we've got some concrete answers there. Why not? But yeah, well, again, hey, thank you so much to everyone who rated and who followed today. That means we are now at 2,190 followers. We are so close to 2,200 followers. How amazing is that? Gar says, I've used this extension before, and I must say, taking out the fart sticker has made me sad. I'm sorry there. Sorry there, Gar. I want to get the Brewster in this island. I watch Twitch says. Brewster is the best. It's the best. It's a shame, Gar Harem says. Sample size is too small. Results inconclusive for scientific study, Tuck says. Yes, well, yeah. Silly Automod. Automod is hyper vigilant. You know, growing up in my household, my parents did not want me to use the word fart. Instead, it was passing gas. Just saying. Real talk. It's one of those things. I don't know that even my wife's family, that wasn't a big deal. But pooping, Harem said. See, to me, pooping is going number 2. I did, for passing gas, there was a family I was watching their son, and their term was pooting. And then with Mana Sprout, we actually called, interesting. Pooing is going number 2, and pooping was breaking wind. We also use tooting. In Persian, the word is goose. Goose. Is it goose or goose? I watch Twitch says you've got a lot of Switch games. Oh. Well, I you know what? So, yeah, 1 second. Oh, toot. Yeah, Animate Braille says I say toot. So, like goose with a Z, so goose. Okay. Yeah, in terms of games, I guess I'll let you know. I've got how many do I? Should I just show you? Actually, I guess I could show you. That might be easier. Because what I was gonna mention is I've got right now, and this is not counting the 2 most recent editions. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Well, first of all, with Splatoon, so right now Splatoon 3 and Cowabunga Collection. These are the 2 that are currently not represented in behind me there. Have you played any of the Animal Crossing games on Switch? Or do you mean Assassin's Creed? I don't know. So I've got those that are currently out because I want to play TMNT. I haven't actually yet, and Splatoon 3 is what I've been playing the most. I just picked up Unpacking, which this is so cool. I love the little box. Mana Sprout thought it was actually the packaging, right? But so Unpacking. How cool is that? Assassin's Creed. I was thinking Animal Crossing. Yeah, I've only played a little of the game, Assassin's Creed game that came out for Wii U. I think there was only one. I think it was the 3rd one. And that's all I have to go by. So I have not played the ones on Switch. The other thing, I showed this off the other day, and I'll show it off again. It's the collector's edition for A Short Hike. But what I was going to show you is my physical game cards. I actually don't keep in the boxes on the shelf. I keep them in here. I've got 2 more. Let's see, where is it? Over here. Here we go. 2 more of the Nintendo Labo games, which the cards are actually in the Labo kit box. And then my second and this one, I'm missing my second copy of Ukulele, which I think I know where it is. Gotta find it. But anyways, so that's just to say that I got those 2 filled up. I need to get a 3rd one now. I don't know. Collecting for the Switch has been a lot of fun. I really like the game cards, and they're just it's nice. And the Switch is a really cool console. So could you post the Amazon link for that case in Discord maybe? Let me see if I can grab that real quick. I'm gonna do it now because I think you asked me that before and I forgot to do it. So that is the Let's do that right now. There are different colors. It's the Unikeep. When I want to do the one that holds 60 games. Here we go. There are different colors. I will post the one that is the Animal Crossing color there. Let's just post that real quick. And I can put it in the chat in here as well if you'd like. I should really get an affiliate link at some point too. But let's put that in here. So there we are. Okay. It is in Discord, and I'm going to post it in here. Boop. There we go. Mana likes forgetting about replying to Discord messages. That is true. So yeah, and that's what I'm going to have to get myself, actually. I need to get another one of those. So at some point. But yeah, and you lost Octopath Traveler. Oh no. See, yeah, there's a couple that I'm like, what happened? Like my second ukulele, and I'm hoping that it accidentally, because I had it on a stack of some things when we were moving, and I'm hoping, because someone was helping me with some stuff, and I think they might have packed it in with this kind of odds and ends thing, which is just a little box I haven't actually gone through, which is embarrassing that I haven't gone through it, but it's true. Oh, thanks. I watched Twitch has redeemed the Heart of Mana. But just for the hay of it, I'll quickly show you. Let's go and see all software here, and we'll just kind of look through, so you can kind of see. This is my collection. It's definitely. Well, and there are some demos in here, okay, so just to be perfectly honest, but it's definitely a full list of games. And there's some good ones in here. There's some really solid ones. I think A Short Hike might be my favorite. One of my favorites, honestly. It's a good one. So there's some good stuff in here. A lot of this stuff, I see World of Goo. World of Goo is in there, yep. I don't have Skyrim. No, I've got it on Steam, but I don't have it on Switch. But yeah, I've got a lot of things. ARMS, boy, I wish that ARMS was more popular when it came out. It's a really solid game. I haven't played it in a while though. But yeah, anyways, just to kind of give you a little bit of a look there. So yeah, right now I'm very much enjoying. Okay, respect restored. I watch Twitch says. I'm really enjoying, of course, Splatoon. So I've got some of my Splatoon amiibo here in front of me. Oh, you know what I don't know? I'm not sure if many of you know this. I don't know if anyone knows this. I don't know if I posted this. At work I have a Tom Nook mouse pad. And it's just sort of like Tom Nook's face, and it's real stylized. But I don't need it. I actually have this desk mat for in front of me. But I had gotten this other mouse pad for work, and I decided to go with the Tom Nook one. So I've been using this. It's been fun. So that's my my mouse pad. I watch Twitch asks if I'm going to buy the Switch OLED. Actually, that is what I'm rocking, is the Switch OLED. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. The screen is amazing on it. I've seen even some, well, actually recently, this really great video on whether or not the Switch OLED or the Steam Deck is the superior device. And it was amazing how many marks actually went to the Switch. I think the Switch actually still ended up winning outright, but the wild thing was just that the Steam Deck actually has an inferior screen. And of course, the big drawback is it doesn't have the ease of use of the Switch. And that's what I think the Switch does do so well, is it is just a simple device. It plays games, and it plays games well. And, granted, it's not the most powerful device, but especially for all of the Nintendo games, which are always so optimized, and for all the indie games, which don't require a lot of advanced, hardware, it makes a lot of sense. And while I would like a Steam Deck, that'll probably be my next PC. It would probably be the replacement for my gaming PC someday, or at least a version of it down the line. As it is right now, it still has the fatal flaw of PC gaming, in my opinion, which is it's complicated. You have to tweak with things. I find myself, whenever I'm playing a PC game, especially not an indie game, but like a PC game that has a lot of, high graphical fidelity and all that stuff. For example, I'm playing Star Wars Fallen Jedi right now. And I feel like every time I play that game, there's at least about 25% of the time that I am either fiddling with settings or thinking about fiddling with settings. But when I play the Switch, I never think about that. And to me, that's part of the beauty of console gaming, is that it is what it is. It's either optimized or not. You don't mess with settings, you just play it. And some people love messing with settings. But I feel like I'm always sitting there thinking, this could be better. What if I do this? And it takes away from the immersion. So, yeah, I could see that. I watch Twitch. I'm personally of the opinion that the keyboard and mouse is actually a really excellent input device for some games. For some, it's terrible. For something like an RTS, it works really well. Hey, finally home from work. Welcome, Chrono. A game like Splatoon, to me, proves that well-optimized motion controls along with a standard controller is a fantastic way to play a third-person shooty type game, But as far as I'm concerned, something like this... Something like this is the pinnacle of 2D platforming. And in all honesty, this ain't that far behind. So that's my personal opinion. I also think that of current or semi-current gen controllers, this might be one of the most comfortable. I really, really like this. Yeah, right, Hiram? If you're using analog sticks, I like the placement in this. I really do. I wish the D-pad was actually more like the Super Nintendo D-pad. But otherwise, this is a good feel. And the analog triggers, if you're gonna do analog triggers, this is pretty solid. But I like the analog sticks being in line. Of course, my favorite for inline controllers, actually one of my favorite controllers in general. Let me grab it real quick because it's actually in a drawer just a little bit too far from me to grab from here. All right. It's actually stretch, right? Exactly. And it's actually this one right here. The Wii
Weird
U.
flex, but okay.
Animate barrel. That's so good. That's such. Yeah. Animate barrel got me. But yeah, I think the Wii U Pro controller is super, super good. But anyway, that's funny. I like that. Good. I'll show you another thing. So, of course, it is possible to argue that another superior input device for games. The arcade stick, right? It's a classic. Kaboomer, hey! And this device, the Legends Gamer Mini, it's actually a pretty solid version of it. It has a really good feel to it with pretty decent buttons and sticks, and so that might be something to put on your radar. Anyway, yeah, so perfect for Tetris, right? Kappa. Oh man. Well, you know what? I played what's the game? Toby Fox, Undertale. I played Undertale first with this, which I still think is kind of a fun little controller. This is one of the early 8-bit do devices. Before using a specific device that actually allowed me to use an original NES controller to beat the game. So that's always fun too. Anyway, my goodness. I like video games. I like sharing about video games, and I like showing these odds and ends. I have an Ouya over here because I enjoy it. I have a Virtual Boy behind me because I enjoy it. I like video games. I like different video games. And I like talking about video games. And I like showing off all these devices, right? Remember, I have been here for around an hour, but I was taking a shower and doing other stuff. I had realized that I didn't say hello when I came in. Kaboomer, I'm just glad that you are here, and thank you for lurking as well. And friends, boy, we didn't get a lot done in Animal Crossing, but I don't care. I love this game. So good to have done what we've done in it. It's just such a great opportunity to chat with people when I play Animal Crossing. It is one of my favorite experiences streaming, playing a game that is so relaxed and so chill, be able to chat with you. So this was a lot of fun. Now, tonight, be prepared. I will be distracted. I will be playing the Splatfest for Team Gear. I'm going to want to focus. I'm going to want to play my very best, and I don't know if it's going to end up being a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe we will really play poorly, but I'm going to give it my go and try it. It's going to be probably at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time tonight, so later than what I have advertised. I do need to make an update announcement after the stream. So be prepared for that, but if you would like to join me, you are more than welcome. If you're Team Gear, you can be on my team. We will play some Splatfest and should have a good time doing that. So, thank you so much for coming on in. A few special thanks go to first, Geeks, Freaks, and Video Games. Second, to Queen Claire 101, both of whom came in with the raids, and we're going to give them some special shout-outs. Geeks, Freaks, and Video Games, thank you so much for that raid. Queen Claire, seriously, really appreciate it. I think we might have met some of your community today, and I believe they may have even followed along, so thank you so much for that. We had CMDRE let's see, CMD R Eric Sprax, follow. Purple J85, and I watch Twitch 111111. And I'm a man 890 following us, bringing us to 2,190 friends of Mana, which is pretty wild. So thank you so much for that, and thank you getting those shout outs there, Harem. Chrono says, anyways, check you all later. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, you haven't played Animal Crossing for a while. I get it. I am looking forward to seeing you tonight. Let's do this. Typically, I would raid. Thank you so much for those hypes. I love it. Typically, I would raid. I'm going to leave it here, especially since I am going to be online tonight. So if you'd like, you can leave this window open, and you'll be alerted when I go live just by that. Also, you can check my Twitter, and I do make monthly threads where if you follow that, you'll get my alerts for when I go live. Or, of course, you can always check on Discord when I go live as well. I am going to give a couple of little shout-outs, though. Let's see. Let's shout out a couple of folks. Toast Plays This is playing Splatoon 3. And I'm going to go ahead and put a shout-out there. If you're looking for someone, it's going to be Toast Plays This. So they're going to be announced in the channel. So it's Toast Plays This. Currently playing Splatoon 3. I have collaborated with them in the past. I don't believe they're family friendly, but they are kind of Nintendo-focused streamers. Another not family-friendly one, but someone who I would like to shout out, very creative and a longtime friend of Mana, is Remiko. Remiko, Remuko, currently playing Dungeons and Dragons. He's pretty much, first and foremost, a dungeon master and someone who is really good at it. And I've done some collaborations with Remiko before as well. And yes, Harem, you're absolutely right. Great guy. And then last but not least, this is someone who is family friendly. The Red Panda, but instead of red being the color, it is red as in the past tense of to read. So the Red Panda currently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, a game I'd like to pick up at some point as well. And the Red Panda is sort of an educational streamer and nice guy. So if you're looking for someone to go and visit, I've announced them in the chat. You can see them right there and their various links. Follow along if you'd like. Let them know that I sent you if it comes up. But no worries either way. And like I said, I'm not going to do a raid now. That way, later tonight, we can just hop on in. You can leave this particular tab open or what have you, and then I'll see you tonight. Splatoon 3, the first Splatfest of the game post-launch. Love to have you join me. Thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful stream today. Do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.